This building, a portion of this building just collapsed in the Bronx. Collapsed. And I was watching some shit on it and I came across this video and I said, fuck.
Right now, and you can see behind me a 7-story apartment building that partially collapsed. Well, it's unclear what caused the collapse. It's obvious that there was something profoundly wrong with the structure of the building and that the existing measures of oversight were completely insufficient. In 2021, the American Civil Society of Engineers raised America's infrastructure rating to a C- from...
Yo, boy. When, yo, you saw this on the news show, bro. When they said that in 2021, they raised the infrastructure shit from a D+ to a C-, I said, what? When 2021, they lying. When was we at A? As America, one of the richest countries in the world, when was we at A+? Imagine paying that kind of money in New York and your apartment split in half. They give you a voucher for 3 days or some shit to stay in a hotel or in a motel, and you like, oh, y'all gonna have this shit done in 3 days? Then yeah, go ahead.
D+, America's highest rating in 20 years. Here in New York City, critical infrastructure like bridges and infrastructure related to the subway or flooding are, like the building behind me, nearly a century old and structurally deficient. You would think that infrastructure, the literal foundation of any country, would be the fundamental priority of any given government. But in Washington, infrastructure isn't even a conversation right now.
Black people, shut the fuck up when y'all talking to me about politics and voting and what the fuck is going on, because y'all don't want to listen to me because I was in prison and I can't get good jobs and I'm a lowlife and I've been selling drugs, shooting niggas, gangbanging and doing, but I changed. And if this is the land of second opportunities, bitch, then I deserve one like everybody else. You niggas stupid as fuck. Y'all don't know what's going on. A lot of y'all black people is racist as shit. Only reason y'all want to focus in on politics is because y'all thinking of racist shit. Oh, we don't want Trump to be president because we think he's racist. Or we want to vote for a black person because they black. You stupid motherfuckers.
And the bill from 2 years ago proved to be completely insufficient. The White House's latest budget proposal would allocate no money to infrastructure, but a whopping $106 billion in weapons to Israel, Ukraine, and militarizing the southern border.
Why do you think the politicians don't invest in infrastructure and instead put the money in war?
No, because it's a profit thing. Listen,
Yo, Magic, that's not you, right? Hey, yo, Hey, yo, gang. Hey, yo, gang. Shout out to the homie Magic made the news. Shout out to the homie Magic made the news. Drop
Tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly. Good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
I'm in the chat tonight. Yo, hold on, gang. Wait. Magic, chill. Yo, Magic, chill out. Yo, Magic, why you was out there with that Washington, with that old school throwback Washington Redskin commander jacket like that? Check your man out.
Vietnam vet. I came out in 72.
This nigga is 37. That's a black Bronx nigga that's 37.
That's, to me, it was the worst war. Because it was all BS. Everybody got money. So now...
What? Look, alright. He said, I'm a Vietnam vet. To me, that was the worst war. Why? Because everybody got money.
Oh, they're going to send weapons? They need weapons here. Meaning, weapon of food.
Yeah. You told dropping some on you niggas. We need a weapon of food. I agree with that man. I agree with my boy Magic. I fucks with him.
And structure. Things like that.
Yo, what? Yo, YouTube, how y'all gonna break this and chop fucked up ass nigga for $3 on Cash App? Hold on, chill. You want me to react to something, you gotta send me $3 on Cash App.
Witnesses described the collapse as feeling like an earthquake. A video that captured the moment of the collapse shows the side of the building completely giving out in a matter of a few seconds. Photos of the Centennial Department building on Google Maps show cracks in the side of the building. The building also had a number of open violations, many of which were unrelated to its structural integrity, but a few of which...
Throughout my life, crack been my favorite fucking word. Crack is my favorite word. I don't know if some of y'all thought, if you on the chat, if you on the stream right now, tell me what your favorite word been as you've been growing up in life, right? My favorite word had always been crack. You know what I'm saying? So, let me text the bro too. So yeah, crack had always been my favorite word. So when I don't like crack being used in such a derogatory manner. Like, that ain't my vibe. Like, this is a political issue here.
Which pose possible risks. Now, over 140 people are displaced.
I'm here because I'm concerned about my building that has a whole bunch of cracks on the first floor, and every other floor has cracks. Well, on the first floor has a whole bunch of cracks, and then on the ceiling it has cracks where you're going up to the steps in every other floors. And then some of the...
Now, y'all tell me what's worse. Crack cocaine or those cracks? Crack cocaine ain't make that building collapse.
The steps itself has cracks. I'm concerned for myself and to me to survive in that building, and the people, all the kids in the buildings there, because we live there. I've been there for 42 years, and there's no kind of repairs, anything being done on in that building. We don't want this to be a repeat for my building or any other building or any other person. Don't wish this to go on to know.
Y'all got a question. A lot of people are uncomfortable with being poor, but you poor. A lot of people uncomfortable with admitting that they poor even when they poor. Some motherfuckers out here lazy and don't deserve shit. But some of you motherfuckers that's poor deserve more. And you don't even know it. Some people say the fucking game is rigged. How you gonna fucking figure out if the game is rigged? Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your motherfucking mind. Open your mind. Right? Stop talking to me about politics unless you start to understand what politics is. You know how many times somebody done ran up on me telling me about how I need to be voting and don't know nothing but the skin color or one thing that the person said, and that drove you to run with the motherfucker. Oh, Lord.
Like everybody else, housing is real tough to get right now, and we can't afford these buildings to go down. Could you do something for us, Mr. Mayor? Please.
While the collapse of this building took the city by surprise, it's also not a problem unique to the Bronx. America's infrastructure is among the worst in the developed world. Of the 17 categories...
You gonna tell me this is America, baby? We send all type of money all over the place for war and carnage and droning and boning and moaning and all that. What the fuck is going on with these statistics? Aviation, niggas got a D+. I never been on a plane. But now I want to know the statistics. Wait, America don't got... Wait, nigga. Imagine you find out that America got just as many plane crashes as Uganda. You thought your air travel was better than South Korea. Well, turns out you just didn't know shit. They saying it's a D+. Cal's private jet is definitely an A+. Shout out to Cal's private jet all the way in England. Yo, the bridges is a C, whatever going down. This shit is going down the bridges. Hey, yo, bitch, listen. Yo, bitch. I'm from New York, right? The part of New York that I'm from, I can't even get there unless I take more than one bridge or a tunnel. Bro, I'm scared to go home. Y'all know how boo luck is? My luck's so fucked up when the Verrazano about to collapse. I'm trying to just go back home, visit, maybe sell some fireworks in the summer because fireworks are legal. Fuck it. The way I might be moving cocaine, nigga, let me stop. I'm fucking around. But still, I don't want to be on the Verrazano when that shit decide to be a D, whatever. This America, baby. Don't run up on me talk about voting and I can't even go visit home and feel safe and secure. Now I ain't worried about niggas shooting me. The dams? Don't let the dams break. Not the Hoover Dam. I don't even know what the catastrophe or I don't even know what happens if whatever dams break, but I don't think it's good. Yo, I don't even want to read that next one. Bitch. The drinking water? The drinking water? The fucking drinking water! The drinking water is a C. It's a C minus. I'm actually a little happy about that. Because energy is a C minus. Hazardous waste is a D+. Inland waterways is a D+. The levees is a D. Shout out to New Orleans for all they went through with Hurricane Katrina. I can't even... Okay, let's see if they get that bottom.
Categories in the American society.
Parks and Recreation, fuck them. I can't even see it, but y'all can guess. The ports is a B minus. Okay. The rails is a B. Well. I just got to get the Grand Central. And I'd rather rub with the rail. Shout out to the Amtrak. If y'all never been on the Amtrak, the last time I went to New York, I was on the Amtrak. Y'all know they serve drinks on the Amtrak? It was white ladies on there drunk as fuck. Me and another dude was talking and somebody said that me and homie was arguing and we never was arguing. He's from New York. I'm from New York. We both on our way back to New York. He was going to Brooklyn to do some wild shit. But he was living like in D.C. or Baltimore, some shit. So we was just kicking it. He had been locked up like I had been locked up. Let's not get to that. The Rose is a D. I ain't gonna lie. I could have guessed the Rose was a D. I get them bitches a D minus F. I don't like the Rose. Yo, some of you that live in New York, yo, there are people, I live in the Midwest now. There are people in the Midwest that think they seen the pothole. Nigga, I seen potholes in Queens before. That was housing 18 rodents and to swallow your car. One time the police was behind me. And I was so scared to swerve around the pothole. I ain't want to give them niggas a reason to pull me over. I went through the pothole. Fuck the entire car up. The muffler, the tire, the transmission, everything. I drove to the top of the Coliseum on Jamaica Avenue when you go through the back and you go through the shit to get on top of the Coliseum. Google it. On Jamaica Avenue. Yo, I had to stop the shit, park the shit midway, people behind me. Fuck it. The schools, the schooling hams is a D+. Y'all telling Boo that the fucking schools is a D+ in America? Oh, y'all lying to us. Y'all lying. We don't believe y'all.
Born in the 80s, crack baby.
We don't believe these niggas. My bad. We don't believe them niggas, right? Do we believe them or not, gang? No way our schools is like that. A D+? What? I don't even know what the fuck is that recycling? Solid waste? If you're on the chat, put that in there for me. Let me know if I'm recycling. Yo, I'm out here happy as fuck about a C+, gang. That's been the highest rating of all America, if that's recycling. But I'm like, yo, like, if your kid brought home these grades, you would be wildin'. Yo, if your kid brought home these same grades, you know what, Lil Jamal? You might well drop out and sell crack. That's a fact. Alright. No, don't do that, dude, Jamal. You can't grow up. You can't be something, nigga. Dude, like, niggas still need their packages from Amazon delivered ASAP. Yo, I want to wear a Medkit hat, but I'm mad at Medkit. Medkit got her hat before I got my hat. She running around trying. She probably lost her shit. I hope she lose her shit. Anyway, stormwater. I don't know what stormwater is, but is that the water that they keep it to the side for niggas in case it's a wild storm? Probably nah. I don't feel like they keeping nothing to the side for niggas. Transit is a D motherfucking minus. Wastewater. Yo, they saying our tallest is only a D+? It's better toilet places in the world? Niggas got better toilet shit in the world? What that mean? I don't even know. But that's what the fuck I mean. If I'm voting for a politician, I at least want that nigga to do the right thing with that. Like, oh, figure, nigga, get some of them grades up, nigga. Why the fuck motherfucking politicians get rewarded so much? You done whooped your kid ass, telling me you can't get nothing for Christmas. Take his phone. All that shit, if them grades look like that. Get that shit up, motherfucker. Reach out to your local rappers. What they be saying? Find out what the fuck is going on.
Society of Civil Engineers report card, the United States got a D in 11.
11 of those, they got a fucking D in.
The report found that of the 617,000 bridges in the U.S., nearly half are over 50 years old, and 46,000 of them are structurally deficient. 178 million...
No. Listen. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. We not gonna. I feel like he said the numbers wrong. Man, I don't even know. Okay, not you. Okay, we right here. Look.
In the developed world. Of the 17 categories on the American Society of Civil Engineers report card, the United States got a D in 11. The report found that of the 617,000 bridges in the U.S., nearly half are over 50 years old, and 46,000 of them are structurally deficient.
It's 46,000 bridges in America that's structurally deficient. New York got a lot of bridges. There's been times when I've been going over the Throgs Neck Bridge to go get angel dust when I was a teenager. That I felt like it was hot. And I would smoke dust on the ride back sometimes, and that bridge would be. Do anybody feel like the Throgs Neck? Do we know if the Throgs Neck Bridge? I feel like the Throgs Neck Bridge be doing like especially when I was dusted.
178 million trips are taken across these structurally deficient bridges every single day. 40% of the roads in the U.S. are also in poor or mediocre condition. The report also found that there's a water main break in the U.S. every 2 minutes, resulting in the loss of over 6 billion gallons of treated water every single day. These problems are also interconnected. For example, the report cites a massive funding gap for stormwater systems, which are currently mostly inadequate in the face of flash floods and storms. However, it was flooding that also caused the collapse of the water infrastructure in Jackson, Mississippi, leaving Jackson's 150,000 residents without clean drinking water for 3 months. The common issue underlying...
Yo, bro. Is America doing it for the gram? Is America doing it for the fucking gram? Hold on. Yo, is America doing it for the gram? Let me ask people on Twitter that. Is America doing this shit for the gram, gang? America fucking doing it for the gram. You gotta ask questions on social media for audience engagement. Put you niggas on or something. Is America doing it for the fucking gram? Cause that's what it sounds like he's saying.
All of these problems is funding. America's infrastructure is simply underfunded. So this begs the question, where is all the money going? And the answer is the military.
Yo, YouTube, chill out.
Military spending is the largest portion of the U.S. discretionary spending budget by far. The 2024 military budget that's going through Congress right now and is expected to pass would allocate $886 billion to the military, a new record. But this figure doesn't even include war-related spending by government agencies other than the Department of Defense. When you include things like the nuclear budget, which falls under the Department of Energy, the actual figure comes out closer to $1.5 trillion spent annually. The U.S. spends more in the military than the next 10 highest spenders combined, and has spent a mind-boggling $21 trillion on domestic and foreign militarization since 9/11. According to the American Society of Civil Engineers report, continued underfunding of U.S. infrastructure would cost the country $10 trillion in GDP, 3 million jobs.
Let's get this correct. You worried about all the shit that's going on?
Peanut butter jelly. I got a couple loaves. Ain't nothing they could tell me. Good. Peanut butter jelly.
Yo, Mav. These motherfuckers worried about who Donald Trump is fucking. If he cracking jokes on people that got handicap or whatever. They worrying about everything except for if they building gonna collapse, if the schools is good, if the levees gonna break, if your water gonna come out. Dude. Yo, nigga, and Boo can't get $3. That's why, yo, bro, I don't like being, it's unfair to us, Magic.
Jobs and $2.4 trillion in exports in the next 20 years. Never mind the time wasted and the lives ruined when our infrastructure fails us. In order to prevent this, the ASCE says we need to invest $2.59 trillion in our infrastructure over the next 10 years. And while that sounds like a lot, that's $259 billion a year, which is less than a third of the $886 billion military budget that's likely to pass later this year. So, in other words, the U.S. could pay for all the infrastructure upgrades needed across the country just by cutting the military budget by a third, and it would still be spending nearly 3 times as much as the next biggest military spender, which is China.
Yo, if y'all need me to take that back, that is crazy. That's insanity. The U.S. could take care of these problems and still be spending more money on defense than... Let's go back and just see what he has said.
$2.59 trillion in our infrastructure over the next 10 years. And while that sounds like a lot, that's $259 billion a year, which is less than a third of the $886 billion military budget that's likely to pass later this year. So, in other words, the U.S. could pay for all the infrastructure upgrades needed across the country just by cutting the military budget by a third, and it would still be spending nearly 3 times as much as the next biggest military spender, which is...
Now, as an American, I'm feeling like we bitch-ass niggas. I'll break that down in a more urban way for hood niggas that might be watching me or poor people that don't understand, that live in dangerous neighborhoods. There's 2 gangs. We could fuck around and build up our community and still have 3 times more the guns than our ops. We could build up our community and still have 3 times more guns than our actual ops. We the puppets ran by strings. Damn, I don't like them strings. You want me to react to something? Send me $3. God damn it. I mean ramen noodles again. Yo, I feel like Americans is gullible. Y'all niggas want a nipple? What I'm getting if I show niggas a nipple on the stream? I'm about to start the OnlyFans. I want to move to Uganda. Boo, why would you move to Uganda? You niggas see the race? I'm starting to think we live in a third world country, but we don't know. Like, what if it's people like, what if Mexico really think they better than us. Like, what if all the people trying to cross the border is only trying to cross the border because they think we stupid, like we thoughts. Like, I'm not go over there, fuck this bitch, send all this money back, and we let Kodak nigga like. I'm not really sure about America or politics or any politician for that matter, black or white. I'm not sure the politicians is for the people. Y'all probably don't hear me though.
China. You'd think that investing in infrastructure would be an issue that would unite both parties. But the last infrastructure bill passed 2 years ago was whittled down to a shell of its former self by partisan infighting and provides about $550 billion of new infrastructure investment over the next 10 years. Less than 1/4 of what the American Society of Civil Engineers has called for. Meanwhile, Congress has passed 4 separate spending packages for Ukraine totaling $113 billion in the last year. Each of these packages passing with nearly unanimous support. This upcoming spending bill, which would allocate $106 billion to Ukraine.
Yo, tell me Joe Biden don't look how. That's our president. He look like an old dick.
Tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
Not because it would commit more money to war, but because the Republicans want to condition the aid on militarizing the border further. War is so integral to the U.S. economy that a lot of people ask quite reasonably if we would have jobs without it. And that's by design. Weapons manufacturers intentionally build their factories and offices across as many congressional districts as possible so that congressional members can't vote against war without also voting against the jobs associated with it. The war industry spends around $100 million a year lobbying Congress and donating to their campaigns to assure their loyalty. So they essentially hold our economy and foreign policy hostage, destroy the planet, and then tell us that they're providing us jobs. But we don't need war to have jobs. We could easily build a peace economy where the tens of trillions of dollars invested into building bombs and bullets instead went to building bridges and high-speed rail, to unleashing the power of the untapped renewable energies around us and creating a new standard of living in a highly technological society where scarcity and poverty are things of the past. In the richest country in the history of humanity, there is no reason that apartment buildings should be collapsing on people's heads while trillions of dollars are being spent on war. And the fact that this happens so often proves that these wars have nothing to do with securing our way of life. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, a nation that continues year after year to spend more money on military defense than on programs of social uplift is approaching spiritual death.
I don't know about spiritual death, gang. But, is America doing it for the gram? Is America doing it for the gram, baby? I don't know, gang. Is America doing it for the gram? I've been pouring all my life out this motherfucking American journey of mine. And it been rough. I'd have been out here eating roaches. Rodents. Human. I'm lying. Obviously, I haven't eaten anybody, but